be able to do it. However, I think it's going to be a draw because the Germans have already lost how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. They've already lost 10 units. And if they lose more than 12 units, they can't get a victory. So it's probably going to end up being a drawn game, but let's get this over. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm not going to do any indirect fire for the last turn. I don't really see any open areas. I can only do open areas. Well, I don't want to do the bridges because my unit's going to be on the bridges. So I'm just looking to see if there are any areas I can call, if it's even worth calling an indirect fire right now. And I don't think it is, actually. So I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we're going to go right on to the direct fire phase. All right, over here we have 22, 44, 4 to 1 plus 1. We got a 5. Oh, they're just dispersed. That's painful. All right, right here, what do we got? We got a 2550 to 6. We got a 4 to 1 plus 1, 4 to 1 plus 1, and that unit's eliminated. I have to mark it as being fired. Yep. And both of those fired. And over here I gotta mark the units that fired, which would be the tank units. Fired, and that one fired. Okay. Right here we got again 4 to 1 plus 1. And another dispersal. Oh, more. Oh, boy. Alright. And right here, we got your basic. We got your 4 to 1 plus 1. Of course, infantry's not firing. 5. Does that actually. Oh, good. Well, at least we got rid of that one. I mean, I can still do some close assaults over here, so that's a possibility. Fired, and fired, and that one's eliminated. And send to destroy screen. All right, okay, any other fire that I have? What's this right here? Okay, so I can't fire that. Opportunity fire last turn. The mortar doesn't have a target. Can't see these because they're in the towns. No spotter. I can fire the mortar this way, but no, not enough of a. And I think that's it. I really want to eliminate that cart that's just been teasing. Is it within range? Can I see it? I can throw some fire its way. Let's see if I can throw some fire its way. Do I have line of sight? Nope. Alrighty. Well, looks like that cart's going to survive. Alright, here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm still on the road and I can't let go. Okay. And these are all going to go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. Go right there and go right there. All right. Now into the city we go. And I got all my infantry right there. There's a rifle unit there, and there's only one rifle unit here. Well, do I have any more motorized units with rifles? No. All right. So now we do close assaults. So we got what? So we got 4, so 1 to 2 minus 1. I'm not sure, can we half tracks do close assaults? Let us see. Okay. Because transport vehicle units, not use 2 from die roll. Train engineers. I units attack, anytime they find a unit. Okay, so all German, Allied infantry and engineer units have the option of using close assault tactics. Alright, half tracks. Close, yes, half tracks are infantry. So they can take part against close assaults, maybe? I units may attack. Alright. I want to take one quick look at the weapons effectiveness chart. I half range or less. You can do cat attacks. Right. So about half tracks. Is half tracks something in particular? Take a real colleague. Unit function table. Further clarifications. So it says look at the unit function table. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I'm looking in the rule book. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here. All right, unit function table. And I'm looking for half track. All right. So it says it can do direct fire, and it can do an overrun, but it can't do but it cannot do a close assault. Okay, that's good. All right, so they can actually do an overrun, but not a close assault. So, all right, so right here it's going to be 4 to 6. It's going to be 1 to 2 plus 1. 1 to 2 plus 1 is a 3. And no effect. And over here we got a 1 to 3 plus 1. Ooh, 1 to 3 plus 1. We got 2, and it's no effect. Oh, actually, no. Because it's 1 to 3 minus 1 because it's minus 2 for the close assault. So that actually becomes a dispersal, but it was already dispersed, so no big deal over there. What did I roll back here? I rolled a 2, was it? Yeah, I rolled a 2 back here, right? So we were looking at 1 to 2 minus 1, so 1 to 2, and I got a 1. And that's just a dispersal. Rats. All right, I think that's it for turn 9 for the Allies. So far, the Germans have eliminated, the Allies have eliminated how many? Okay, we'll look over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've eliminated 10 over here, but I think they also eliminated more off the board. Anyways, I gotta remove the fire. We're gonna go on to the German turn. End of the German turn here. I'm gonna do German turn 9. I'm gonna reset all the Allies. Fired, and still minute. You're moving dispersed, moving dispersed, and once I remove these opportunity fire markers, we can go on to the next turn. And removing opportunity fire markers. Alright, so now it's the Axis turn. So I'm gonna see, so the Axis have how many units left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units left. How many units have been do they start with? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 minus 11. So they've already lost 12 units. So they're going to get a draw. It's going to be a draw. But let's finish this out. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about indirect fire for the Germans. There's plenty of direct fire that they can do. I'm going to join that. No, we'll leave that there. Make the Allies spread out their attacks. Yeah. So now it's the direct fire phase. And this unit right here, first of all, a nice little half-track target right there that's actually not dispersed. Or I can go over here. I know all those units have already been unloaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. So it's 2 units over here. One's armored. So it's going to be. So actually, they're both armored because the half track is considered armored. And I'll call it 4 to 1 plus 1. 5. So they're eliminated. Well, technically. Oh yeah, well it's 3 to 1. It was actually 3 to 1. So they're just dispersed. And the reason I say that is because you have 2 units. You have the anti-armor gun, which defends as infantry, and you have the half-track, which defends as armor, and you judge in favor of the defender. So they're dispersed. And that's marked as fired. They don't have a target, I don't believe. Oh, right here. Alright, so let's see. Range of 7. So it's going to be a 10. It's going to be a 3 to 1 with no modifier. It's just a dispersal. I want to make sure I didn't have a modifier on the last one, so it'd be 3. So I had a 3 to 1 and I rolled a 3. Yeah, it's just a dispersal. A lot of dispersals. Okay. Does this one have a target? Yeah, I can fire at this one at a 1 to 4. No, that's not gonna. No chance of hitting that. All right. Yeah, no, they're in good positions. The rest of the Germans are in good positions. Any movement? This guy's gonna try to survive. 1, 2. He's gonna stop right there. Been running around the entire game. Any other movement for the Germans? No other movement for the Germans, so we're gonna go into turn 10. Okay. So we're gonna move that to spur. That actually should have been a fired, but yeah. All right, last chance. Basically, the Allies have to finish clear out this entire city, which is impossible for them to do, but they're gonna do their best. All right, let's see what I can do. Direct fire. I should move those units up. Yeah. Again, sloppy. All right, right here. Well, him against him. It's going to be 1-to-1 plus 1. No effect. He fired. Okay, these two right here. 4-to-1 plus 1. Yay, okay, we eliminated another unit. Okay. It's gonna be, the 2 armory units right here are gonna fire. Four to 1 plus 1. Just dispersed. Yeah, but I'll get that in close combat. Oh, a little tank unit right here. 1-to-2. 1-to-2. This other also this anti-tank gun, which was actually unloaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be 19-to-12. It would be a 1-to-1 with no modifier. 1-to-1 with no modifier. I can throw in that mortar. So it'll be 22-to-12. But oh no, this guy's probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice shot. 40. So if this fires right here, and this unit fires right here, I have a 4-to-1 against that sucker. All right, and no modifier. And yay, okay, it blows up. Okay, I'll place with the wreck. Let's see, place a wreck and remove that unit to the dead pool. Okay, let's see what else I can do. Oh, right here. So he's reverse slope, so he can actually fire from that position. And didn't that fire last? Yeah, that fired last turn. That is spotted because that fired last turn. So I'm going to fire on that, and that's going to be 4-to-1 plus 1. Boom, another wreck. No whip. Because he fired last turn, which means that would have been spotted. All right. And delete. All right. Destroying a lot of German units, but I didn't capture my goal, which is this town of Danzig. Any other fire? I have no other targets I can fire at. 1, 2. Do I want to send this infantry up just to try to take out that cart? Not really. I'm not too enthusiastic about taking a unit like that survived the entire game. 1, 2. Meanwhile, I got bigger fish to fry like that guy right there. Alright, he's gonna go, well, vehicle movement. Yep. Vehicular movement. Well, I can go right here. 2, 3, 1, 2. It's just a turn too late though. It's a turn too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Move there. One. Can't go there. I can go there. See, I was hoping to. If I had one more turn, I'd be able to clear that out, but I don't have one more turn, so. Did those units fire? I don't believe they did, actually. Yeah, I think they did. Those two units fired. Those units dispersed that, and I think the two units in the town square fired. Right. It was either these units or these units. One of those fired. So I'm just going to say those units fired. Alright. So that's it for vehicular movement. Now I'm going to do... one. Interesting. I just wish I had more infantry. You know, because I'd have a chance to take out this guy and this guy. This guy. So I can cross the bridge here. How am I going to separate it? There's 3 units I can attack in close assault, and I have 4 infantry units to do it. Do I want to do 1-1-1? I'm just going to concentrate on this one. So I'm going to focus all on 1 and do 1-1-1 attack over here. So it's going to be 1-1 -1, and they're already dispersed. That's my highest chance of getting good. So that's going to be an elimination, because you're going to get 1 on the 1-1, which is a double D, which is a DD, which eliminates that unit. Elimination. There you go. Alright, so that's going to be it for the Allied turn. Oh wait, oh shoot. I forgot to move these guys up. I got that guy and that guy, and I ain't moving. Oh, I got those guys, I ain't moving. Well, if I move them, they can't fire anyway, so just leave them there. Alright, we'll go on to the final, the German turn. We already have, this is already going to be a draw because the Allies have not captured the city of Nancy or Grand Cells, but the Germans have lost more than 12 pieces. The Germans have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 pieces. There's 2 of those are not even on the board. I just deleted them. Alright, so what are we going to do for the Germans here? They don't have much direct fire. Well, let's clear up all the fire markers for the Allies right here. Clear up all these markers. There we go. Move that fire marker. Alright, so I got this little weenie dog, 75mm howitzer. That'd be a 1-4. That would really not be a great shot. Is 1-4 even a possibility? No, I can't even make any damage, so that's useless at this point. So obviously there's going to be no fire. Basically, I might have some close assaults over here as the Germans. So let's see. I think I fortified myself pretty well against close assaults, but that's actually a submachine gun unit. Now, submachine gun units, I don't think they're machine gun units. Let's see. All Allied machine gun units. Okay, so those can do close assaults. So that one's defending at 9-9, 18, 19, 20, 21 to 9. Let me see if I can concentrate for one attack for the Germans. Yeah, I'm Go up here. Gonna go right there. Go right here. Okay, close assault. Armored target, but close assault. That the odds, the columns aren't shifted, so that's going to be a 1-to-1 -1. No effect. All right, right here we got 9 to. So that's going to be a 1-to-3 straight up. No effect. And right here we got the, don't even have the odds. All right, that's it. That's the game. So the Germans have how many units left? They have 1, 2. That card survived the entire game. 3, 4, 5. So the Germans have 7 units left. They started with 23, so they lost 16 units. And if they had lost 12 or more units, then they couldn't get a victory. Meanwhile, the Allies were supposed to clear out this entire town. Obviously, they didn't. They still have 3 hexes to go. So they didn't get a victory. So basically, this game ended up as a draw. The Germans had pretty good delaying action. This bridge right here was the key. That bridge, that was a choke point, and the Germans played that very, very well. All right, thank you, everybody. The next game will be Mariel. Elements of the U.S. 7th Armored Division engage a mixed force of German officer trainees at Mariel. It's September 16th, 1944. I got 2 boards. And it's a fight for that town of Grensells again. And the Allies basically have to take the town. Kind of like this one. It looks like the Germans really don't have a lot of infantry. They only have like 9 infantry units. And they have 3 88mm anti-armored guns, which aren't bad, but meanwhile the Americans have, looks like they have some mechanized infantry units. They have 3 tanks. They have 1 Howard